Have you ever left a banana in your car for a week? You know how it looks when you finally find it? Brown, mushy, smelling like a science experiment gone wrong. Rotten fruit is obvious. No one has to tell you, this banana's good or this banana's bad. The second you see it, the second you smell it, you know. Funny story, one time I bought a cantaloupe. I didn't think it was that old, but overnight I heard this pop sound. The next morning I walked out to my living room and it smelled like rotten cantaloupe juice. The thing had exploded. I guess the gases built up inside and it was older than I thought it was. The smell was unbearable until I cleaned everything up. And that's the thing about rotten fruit. It doesn't just sit quietly. It spreads, it stinks, and it affects everything around it. In Matthew 7, Jesus gave us a quick litmus test on how to decipher whether someone or someone's actions are good or bad. He said in Matthew 7:16, "You will know them by their fruits." Just like you can tell a rotten banana from a good one, or a rotten cantaloupe by the explosion, you can tell that someone is good by the fruit they produce. And you can tell if something is good by the fruit it produces. My friend Heather always says we're supposed to be fruit inspectors. But what is fruit? The Bible says in Galatians 5:22 and 23, "The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." If a person or their actions are producing these things, it's good fruit. If a person or their actions are leading to the opposite, division, hatred, anxiety, bitterness, selfishness, then it's rotten fruit. You know, a lot of people can say the words, "I love you," but if their actions don't match, if they're unkind, if they're unfaithful, if they're manipulative, then that's not love. It's rotten fruit pretending to be fresh. Real love shows up in patience when someone is late, in kindness when someone fails, in gentleness when someone's hurting, and bringing peace when someone's stressed out. Rotten fruit, on the other hand, often causes anxiety, depression, broken families, or even hopelessness. The test is simple. Does the action reflect the fruit of the Spirit, or does it lead to decay? Here's a simple challenge for you at home. Before you post anything online, I want you to ask yourself this. Does this post, this meme, this thing I'm sharing, does it exude love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control? If it does, it's probably a good post and you should share it. If not, maybe you should refrain. I know how tempting it can be to post that political meme that makes you laugh or can own the other side. But ask yourself, will this cultivate fresh fruit, or will it spread division and bitterness? Sometimes the most Spirit-led thing we can do is not hit share. Picture something with me. You're lying on your deathbed. The room is quiet, except for the soft cries from your loved ones as they gather around you to say their final farewells. You can feel that your time on earth is drawing to a close, and then suddenly, the death angel appears. His voice is calm, not frightening, and he leans into you and he whispers, "I'm here to take you home. But before you go, I'm going to give you a gift. I'm sending you back in time to live the last 30 years of your life again. And I want you to do one thing, just one thing. I want you to produce more good fruit." Think about that. What would you do differently? How would you live differently? What would your life look like? Would it look any different than it does now? Would you forgive quicker? Would you choose patience instead of anger? Would you spend more time loving the people around you rather than chasing the fleeting things of this world? Would you slow down enough to plant seeds of joy, peace, and gentleness in your home, your workplace, your church? So here's the thing. You don't have to wait until your deathbed for that moment. You don't have to be given 30 more years to go back in time to change. God is giving you a chance right now, today, to do things differently. You can pick up your phone right now and text someone, "I love you. You mean the world to me." You can go visit someone who's shut in, or you can stop and pray about a hurtful situation. You can do so many things right now as good fruit to help someone else. So let's be fruit inspectors. Let's ask ourselves, what is the kind of fruit I'm producing? Rotten fruit that spreads decay, or good fruit that brings life? Which fruit of the Spirit comes easiest to you? And which one's the hardest? I'd love to hear your answers in the comments below. If you like this content and you want to see more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you all.